Hello, welcome back. Today I have a really cool, really unique deck called the Travenol Tarot Pack. And so basically a couple of months ago I saw this deck on eBay and I kind of hemmed and hawed about it, and I mean, basically, I ended up missing out on it, and I regretted it because I had never seen it before, and I was really interested in what the cards looked like and like what it was. Um, for reference, this is a standard tarot compared to this deck. It's majors only. Um, and it's a promotional deck put out by Travenol Laboratories Inc. of Morton Grove, Illinois. Um, and it came out in February of 1971. And so I figured it was some sort of pharmaceutical just because Travenol sounded pharmaceutical to me. So I figured it was some sort of promotional deck put out for that. Um, and then when I got it, the book that came with it, um, so this is the book that came with it. And when you open it up, there is all the information about each of the cards. And then on the other side, it shows about the product that it was advertising. So this deck, it was put out as a promotional item for the Travenol Laboratories company, specifically promoting their newest product, Viaflex, which was the very first IV bag. And it came out in 1970, so it makes sense that this would have come out in 1971 because it had been on the market for about a year. They were probably trying to like get the ball rolling with it. And 1970 and 1971, as we all know, was like the new little tarot renaissance. So I think instead of like flipping the camera, since it's just a majors only, I'm just gonna go through and kind of flip through them like this while I tell you some information about it. So what's really cool about this, firstly, this is what made me want the deck, was the color palette of the cards. They're so 70s. I mean, so 70s. And I just really love the combination of that like pale yellow with the pink and the orange. I just think it looks really cool. Um, so what's fun about this is that it isn't just like a set of tarot cards with Travenol and Viaflex on, the accompanying brochure and on the box, but each of the cards themselves, I'll show you the backs in a second when I get to the world, after we walk through them. So the back of every card has the tarot meaning at the top, and then underneath it has different facts about the Viaflex IV solution. And then it has you know, the little like branding at the bottom for the Travenol laboratories. But I just thought that was such a great marketing tool because like then you could use the deck, and as you're using the deck, you kind of don't have any choice but to see, you know, what they're promoting. So, you know, I don't normally do majors only decks. They're not really normally my thing. Um, Aside from just like how cool the images look to me, what ultimately sold me on having it and needing it in my collection is more what it represents for the tarot community. And for me, this deck represents a moment in time where tarot was the hip, cool, up and coming sort of like hobby and thing to do. And, you know, the idea that a pharmaceutical company would use a tarot deck as a promotional tool all the way in the 70s. I mean, I can't even really imagine a company today doing that. I just think it's so cool. I think it's such a cool concept, a cool idea. It's not the only deck, it's not the only promotional tarot deck like this that I've seen. There also is one called the Linweave tarot that I believe is close to the size. And that one is a promotional ad for the Linweave Paper Company. I don't have that one, unfortunately, but I would love to find a copy of that. So, I mean, this is only the second one I've ever seen. I'm sure there are more somewhere. Um, but I feel really lucky to have it, and I found it, and yeah, it's a really cool deck. So if you see it, pick it up. You know, if the price is right, because it represents sort of like the beginning of where we are today, which is like in this huge tarot sort of boom. It feels like everyone is interested. Um, yeah, so I hope that you have enjoyed this, and I certainly am going to enjoy it. Maybe I'll frame a few of the cards or something because, I mean, the deck is too big to actually use, but I am excited about it. So thanks for watching, and I hope y'all are all, you know, staying safe and getting ready to have a great holiday. Yeah.